Hello.
And we are live.
My face is like glare. I'm good.
Nice. I'm
Perfect.
just gonna put this off real quick.
Beautiful.
All right. So right now we've got everybody on screen, and we've got Cody and Renee out there. So good to see you guys.
Nice.
So
They tell me that this movie is bad.
yeah, it's bad, but it's the best kind of bad.
I like bad.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this in so long.
Man.
As I was saying to you earlier on, dude, I only know about this via Ed Wood. I've
Right.
never seen this flick, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be kind of an experience.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for. Good on you finding the a 1080p version of this film.
Just searching online and trying to find one that didn't have ads on it, and there it was, Celluloid Film Archive. Good channel.
Oh, wait. Are we all using the same one? Is there a certain one? Because I'm just using the first one that
Yeah.
pops up.
The one that
actually,
has like the best thumbnail. My bad.
yeah, I think I emailed you the link to the one I'm using, actually.
Yeah, the one you sent, Antro, it's a fairly. It looks. I played through it, and it looks like a fairly decent, solid copy. There's no kind of breaks on it, and
Yeah.
it should run fairly smoothly.
Yeah. Hey, Sean.
Clear.
Oh, shoot. I didn't realize that.
So, like in 4 minutes, we'll probably start the movie. But until then, what have you guys been doing this week?
Working,
Yeah.
working, running errands, working on projects. Same old, but a little different, you know.
Corey, are you working from home, dude? Or do you have to go out and face that shite?
I'm working from home to you could say that, yeah. So it's slow for me too much. I've kept very busy. It hasn't been affecting my area too much. It's crazy because I don't feel like I've had like a conversation about it, you know, with like people on here on YouTube. We kind of just sort of like say, hey, don't worry, don't stress out too much because everybody's losing their minds, and for good reason. It's just you can't.
Yeah. It's not only the physical effect you have to worry about. It's the psychological effect, because it can fuck you up.
Yeah, it's all mental, dude.
Yeah.
Like I was in a gas station, man, and it's like it's really not affecting our area all that much, you know, but it's like it's mass hysteria, and like you'll see like one out of every 10 person is like walks around with a cloth, and they're picking stuff up with cloth, and they're just like they're scared to death that they're going to come in contact, and it's like, man, I understand the precautions, I get it, but I'm fine. You know, I know it's different for different people, but like the age that people have been like getting this thing and like really dying is like, so it's older than the age that you're supposed to die, like the average age.
Yeah,
like
in Ireland, in Ireland, the kind of age bracket is like 78 to 83. It's in and around there.
I think. Do you watch the Joe Rogan podcast?
I do from time to time. Yeah.
I haven't.
He's been having, definitely check out Joe Rogan, man, because he has great conversations. He's had a lot of doctors on, and I think that one of the doctors was like, man, the average age to pass away from natural causes is like, I think 70 something. You know, like
They-
I don't even think it reaches 80 a lot of times.
The kind of the main places that are getting affected over here in Ireland are all kind of old folks homes. It's just fucking, it's just knocking swats out of fucking care homes and old folks homes.
It's such a dense population, just like in New York City and in the U.S. You know, it's a very dense population, and so like nursing homes, you guys are bunched into one area, and you're already susceptible to getting sick. So it's obvious. But another interesting point that they've been making is that if you passed away, what they've been doing is if you passed away from any other cause, and they run your and
tablets.
COVID happened to you, they're gonna suck it up as a COVID fatality.
I seen that happen, all right, Corey, because there was, okay, it's only 4 or 5 people, but they minused I think a tally 2 days ago. They had to minus people because the people that died, they didn't die from COVID-19. They died from other form of respiratory failure, but there was COVID in their system, and they just chalked it up to COVID, but it turned out it had nothing to do with.
That's why you see like they put the numbers on the fucking TV. Excuse my language, but you know, like they have like 240 died today, you know, and 300 today, and it's like that happens normally anyway. But to sit here and use this as a platform to post these numbers is wild.
And again, I don't want to sound fucking Alex Jones tinfoil hat, but that's just the fucking media. It's the media is fucking scaring the shit out of people, and it's just they want you to stay. They want you to stay. Oh, jeez, I better not fucking turn off the news in case I get fucking COVID-19. That's what they're kind of doing, man. And it's fucking.
I've been out a lot. Like, I've been out and about a lot. My bad. Like, but I've been out. I haven't had anything. I've had a couple of tests done. You know, it's just one of the things. Like, and you see that one sad person that is obviously like letting this event cripple them from the inside out, and it's just like, and I was looking at you. Marty, because like I was like, he's probably been thinking about this shit deep. I can see the gears turning.
Oh well, the thing is, dude, I had a congenital heart defect as a child. I had it repaired, but I have to keep an eye on it. And then I was reading all these fucking reports and shit, and I'm like, oh fuck me, am I going around with a target in my back? And rather than reading the news, I went online and I researched it, and I was like, okay, I have a small bracket of a chance of getting it. So I have to focus on that. Like, while there's a chance that it could fuck me up, it's a minuscule fucking chance. So like, that was kind of. Well, I had to stop watching the news though, because I think if you stay watching, if you fucking stay watching the news the whole time, you'll just go fucking apeshit.
It's interesting because I feel like we're in a culture where certain people are like conditioned to be scared. Like we're conditioned to stress ourselves out. You know what I'm saying? Like things are working in that favor to like get you stressed out. Like you're glued to your TV, you're glued to your phone, and like.
But again, not trying to sound fucking Alex Jones, but it is. You're
totally Alex Jonesing.
No, but
they're
you're
making
right.
your frogs gay.
Okay. Those were my favorite episodes.
The freaking frogs gay.
I loved it. What did he say? I'm gonna level with you. I'm kind of retarded. That's exactly what he said. It's my favorite thing that he ever said. But, yo,
what was the last one?
He
never
spoke such truths.
Have you seen the one where he's like, I'm gonna kill if I need to, I'll kill my neighbors, put them on a hook and eat them. It's like Alex Jones is the best WWE wrestler who never participated in WWE fucking E. He's like some fucking dude who was in fucking Raw in early 2000s.
He would have walked around with the fucking baseball bat covered in barbed wire, and he would have preached nothing but truth. But he's too wild. He threw his back out on the Joe Rogan podcast. He wanted to prove that he could choke a man out and he could get choked out. And like, I don't know, like it was a weird thing. He was trying to get Eddie Bravo to sit here and choke him out, and he like threw his back out and had to go to the bathroom. And this was on air. It was like a 3-hour, 4-hour podcast.
Oh my God.
Not 9 times out of 10, I would laugh and just go, he's a fucking idiot. But that shit he went on about Sandy Hook, that was where I was like, no, hold on. You're gone from just being a fucking idiot to being fucking dangerous.
Yeah. He knew it. Well, I didn't watch the clips. I just listened to him defend himself a whole bunch. Because that was the main reason he was there, because he said some shit.
What, crisis actors? He was saying the fucking kid, fuck you, you piece of fucking shit, you fucking, what a scumbag to say that. Sorry.
Pretty much.
Fucking dickbag.
This is just the overture. This is the overture. This is what happens behind the curtains as we get ready before the show starts. I'm going to turn the lights out.
Who doesn't like this dog, though?
Set the mood. I'm going to take my shoes off. I'm not wearing shoes. It's going to be fun, though. So, Frenchie and Mr. Fiend, how's everybody been doing? What you guys been up to?
Well, this week I watched both the first 2 Texas Chainsaw Massacres. And that was a good time. Got the second one on Blu-ray, so that was fun.
Hell yeah!
And
I love those movies.
Yeah. And I watched the deleted scenes as well. I think they cut the 2 best scenes out of Texas Chainsaw 2.
I don't think I've gone and see those.
Yeah, they're like really like hurt your eyes low quality, but it's this long sequence of Leatherface and family killing these preppy kids, and it's cartoonish and ridiculous. One of them gets their hands cut off and it lands on the floor and it just starts slowly flipping him off as it just dies.
This is fucking Evil Dead 2 level shit. I like it.
It goes into Evil Dead 2 territory. And the other scene that got cut was these 2 girls getting slaughtered as they're leaving this movie theater that's showing this really cheesy movie. But they're accompanied by this guy who's giving them all this trivia on like how the gore effects were done. And it's Joe Bob Briggs.
Yeah.
Oh,
brilliant.
Yeah.
How do you cut him out of a movie?
Yeah, and as these 2 people are getting slaughtered, he's like giving a star rating to Leatherface's kills. And, yeah, they cut that out of the movie for pacing reasons, and it's like the most fun thing.
I feel like that movie needed more of that.
Yeah.
I get why people get annoyed, but like the thing is, Hooper had done Texas Chainsaw. And it was, I think Cannon basically forced his hand, so he said, fuck it, I'm going to have fun with it. And that's what it is. It's a fun movie. Chop Top. Jesus Christ. That character, that's a cartoon character. You cannot tell me that's nothing but a fucking cartoon character.
He's freaking Beetlejuice.
It's the bit where he's picking this bit of his scalp with the clothes hanger. And
yeah.
He's got to taste it, though.
Oh, yeah.
Taste it when he comes back with every time.
I
always felt that movie was like, it was teetering on that. It was obviously a horror comedy, but like, I don't know about you guys, but the first time I watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, I was expecting a serious movie. And I never, like, they didn't sell it to me until Chop Top showed up. And I was like, well, okay, this is definitely supposed to be a comedy.
Right.
I don't know if I'm prepared for this.
The thing I love about this movie is, okay, they decided, Hooper was obviously like, okay, they want me to put a hero, a good guy character in it. I'm getting Dennis Hopper. but he's going to be just as fucked in the head as the lads he's after. The minute Dennis Hopper comes charging at him with the chainsaw, screaming, "I'm Lord of the Harvest!" you know you're watching fucking gold.
Yeah.
For the rest of the movie, nothing else but that.
I'm
Just
the
sawing
Lord.
down pieces of wood.
Yeah.
I love
yeah.
it when he's buying the chainsaws.
Oh yeah, and he's just outside, and there's some fucking hayseed redneck just fucking cheering him on as he's cutting the fucking wood outside the front.
Yeah, and oh god, one of my favorite lines is when he just walks in on the Sawyer family and he's like, "I'm the Lord of the Harvest," and he's like, "Is that some kind of health food group?" It's so campy, and there's just all kinds of like '80s bands just jammed in there. The first two people get slaughtered to "No One Lives Forever" by Oingo Boingo. It's
I loved. I actually.
knowledge.
I thought the fucking. I remember when I first watched it. I thought they were putting a supernatural element when this kind of fucking zombie thing is on the top of the car, and then I realized, oh fuck, that's a corpse that Leatherface is wearing, and it was cool. Just this idea, this fucking corpse mounted on the top of the car with the chainsaw.
mm-hmm.
I'm probably in the minority here, but I actually like Texas Chainsaw 3, mainly for Ken Foree. Ken Foree's amazing in 3.
It's a good movie, dude. It's a good
Just when
movie.
he's looking through the window at the Sawyers cooking up like your one, he's like, "Oh, sick motherfuckers," and he just starts firing. He just starts firing through the window, no fucking announcement or anything. And apparently the character was going to die, but he was so well liked, they brought him back, even though there was no possible way he could have survived his death. He just turns up again at the end and
Yeah.
survives.
I'm alive.
I think
gotta
part
rewatch
3 has
that
like
one.
the best looking mask. You
I
gotta
haven't seen
rewatch
that in
that
a while.
movie.
You know, he was actually
It used
supposed
to
to
be a
die.
hard one to find.
He was supposed to die in the end of Dawn of the Dead. He was going to shoot himself in the head with the Derringer, and your one, the chick who survived, was going to put her head into the helicopter propellers. And then Romero was like, "I've already had a fucking movie with a downbeat ending, so I'm going to have these two survive." So
Would have been fucked up if they had done it twice.
Yeah.
All right, in just a few minutes, we're gonna start the movie. I just need to pull up the link and paste it in the chat, and we'll be good to go, I think.
Cool.
Oh yeah. By the way, how's the audio? Is like everything good?
The audio's
People in the
audio's
chat,
good. Yeah.
People right here. That was good. Cool.
Yeah, like I said again, I've never done this before, so if my TV's too loud, giving too much feedback, let me know. I'll turn it down and stuff.
All right. Should probably be fine, but we'll take it as it goes.
Sean, I actually like Next Generation 2, mainly for Matthew McConaughey's robot fucking legs.
Next Generation's hilarious.
There's the sound he makes when he's jumping off the roof that sounds like a cat being fucking given a vivisectomy. It's fucking amazing.
Grandpa just gets up and leaves the fucking table like, okay, you're alive.
Hey, shout out to Renee Zellweger, man. I know she hates that role, but I personally, I liked her. I think she did a good job. I think she was corny, and I think that we needed corny.
If anyone says to me that like they were expecting, you know, Renee Zellweger's first role to be something astounding, that's bullshit. The amount of mainstream actors that got their start in horror is it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
you gotta work hard to sit here and fucking do things.
Wendigo is here.
Hey, Wendigo.
And the
Look at this nerd den.
what? Look at this nerd den. Unsubscribe. My village rent projector. You inspire. Much rock roll with the Jesus America. He's a bot.
It's lovely.
You guys like a TCM 3D? Texas Chainsaw 3D?
I actually haven't seen that one yet.
There's parts of it I enjoyed. I think they kind of. Actually, I can't say it because Antro hasn't seen it, but the twist with a character in the end, I just was like, he's not the fucking T-Rex in Jurassic Park. He's not meant to save the fucking day. I was just like, that's not how that works. That's all. You know what I'm talking about, man, right?
you just gotta go along for the ride on that one, man. They didn't know what the fuck. Oh,
the thing with 3D
watch it.
that holds it back for me is I like Leatherface, but I usually watch Texas Chainsaw to see the family. I love it. I love to see which new family is going to be with him and how they interact. And there is the family in this, but in 3D, but I don't think there was enough of it, so that's kind of turned it off for me. But that's just a personal reason.
Yeah, the Sawyer's like Leatherface is definitely the mascot, but the whole thing works on like the other fucking weirdos in the family, and
yeah,
that's why the remake worked so damn well. They fucking sat there and got like a strong matriarch, and then you had the dude with no legs to just sit here and say stuff. He was amazing.
Arlie Ermy for me is what stopped that movie from being a fucking tank of shite.
That movie was good. That movie scared the shit out of me, Lucky.
If you like the movie, that's grand. I just thought majority of it was formulaic, but the thing that pulled it up by the bootstraps for me was Arlie Ermy. Also, that scene where the chick shoots herself in the mouth and the camera goes through the fucking hole in the back of her head into the camera. That was fucking amazing.
Was epic.
Yeah.
Shit was. I fucking probably my favorite scene in that fucking movie, dude. They capture old dude with the glasses, and like he's crying, telling him to let him go and stuff. And then he threatens like, call the cops or some shit. And then he like smacks him in the mouth with the glass and spits out his teeth. And he takes his own teeth out. He's like, look at that shit. We got something else in common. I'm like, bro, that was cold blooded, dude.
I really like the chase through the slaughterhouse.
That always got me, huh? Pig.
The sequel. There is one scene in the sequel that I enjoy when the cops get Arlie Ermy's character to try and retrieve a judge, or what did they call him in the sequel? To try and retrieve Leatherface, and the cop comes out and pulls the gun on Leatherface, and your man comes out and takes the shotgun out of the dash and blows him away. I'm after killing the entire state fucking police force. And he's so proud of himself.
That's my favorite movie of it.
I don't have, man. I haven't seen that in so long, and they don't have it on anything. They don't have it on Shudder, Hulu, Netflix, Prime Video, nothing. Can't find that. Don't own it. It's a crime. It's a good movie. I miss it quite a bit.
I think it's Plan 9 time.
Okay, you tell us when to play.
All right. Just everybody in the chat, if you're going to be watching too, let me know if you've got it pulled up or if you need just a moment so we don't get ahead of you. Posted the link in the chat a few minutes ago, so
Boom, boom, boom.
Nope, don't start it yet.
I think mine's 2 seconds ahead. I'll have to rewind it. I don't know why.
We're gonna do like a
Trench,
3,
you
2,
gotta
1
rewind that
type
now
thing?
so you don't lose pivotal plot fucking points.
Yes, I know. I
that
don't.
Yeah, 2
seconds, man.
seconds.
I'll fuck up the whole stream by 2 seconds. I don't want to do that.
You've broken the space-time barrier.
Yeah, don't rip a hole in the fabric of the universe, Trenchy.
Yeah.
We'll be
Cthulhu comes
attacked by
out.
killer fucking meatballs that are trying to fucking eat time.
I'll eat them all day. I don't care. Sounds like fun. You eat them before they eat you.
I'm ready for
You'd be a fucking hour and a half trying to eat a fucking Langolier. What are you talking about, man? You'd need a lot of marinara sauce to eat that fucker.
I'm up for the challenge. I might get diabetes, but I'm still up for it.
Okay, that has to be your next video, Trenchy.
We'll make that happen somehow.
How to cook Langoliers. So does trench
I
coats.
give a crack.
9 easy steps.
Yeah, you'll give us the very first ever Langolier cookbook.
It's fun.
I call this dish scaring the little girl.
I love that movie.
Fucking Balky from Perfect Fucking Stranger turns out to be a fucking psycho. Fuck that.
All the Stephen King movies have the best overacting.
All of them. Yeah.
Ish! Oh my god, Ish! It's like, why is he so mean? It's like, it's a fucking killer clown. It's a bit more than mean. Why
Or
is the guy so mean?
the chick from Maximum Overdrive. We made you! We made you!
That shit was ridiculous.
Is
I haven't watched that in a while.
that Lisa Simpson? That chick, was that Lisa Simpson?
No, it was a waitress. Lisa's played someone else.
I'll watch that tomorrow.
Emilio Estevez versus the Green Goblin fucking truck with a bazooka. Have you guys seen the teaser trailer for that?
No.
No.
Stephen King introduces the trailer and he looks like a fucking rapist. I shit you not.
No, I've seen this. It's him just saying,
When did Stephen King not look like a rapist?
No, but seriously, Corey, he looks super fucking sinisterly fucking like
He just has those eyes.
He's not only the
I
eyes,
think I've
he's
seen that.
got a big dirty beard. He's got this big dirty fucking
He
pedo
should
beard.
have never. His face cannot support a beard of any kind. Like, it's devastating to look at old pictures of him with facial hair. It's like, do you have a mirror? Like, I know we don't have cell phones, but
Corey, I agree with you, dude. When you look at a picture of him online, you're like, is this a fucking picture of Stephen King or is this a sex offenders register? You're just like, what?
he looks like a.
I
always thought he looked like a
right.
fucking hamster or something.
this has gone downhill very fast.
Sorry.
Plan 9.
All right,
bad.
Plan 9. Are you guys ready?
I am
I'm
ready.
ready.
All right. Plan 9 in 5, 4, 3,
Ah.
2, 1, go.
What the fuck?
You had one job, Trenchy.
Play. My bad. I'll be right there.
Well, now you can do your Langolier cookbook. It'll all be good.
There. It's on. It's on.
Forgotten Celluloid presents.
Just.
I'm probably a few
We'll be
seconds
all-
behind, but
It's all good.
Maybe I should turn the sound up, right? I'll turn the sound up.
Oh, it's cool. Our music's in sync.
Griswold predicts.
Oh, Jesus! Damn it, Tracy!
My bad. Well,
I don't even need sound. I can just listen to what you're doing, Trippy. I'm just gonna mute mine.
I did this whole monologue for the promo.
That is why you are here. And now, this time, we are bringing to you the full story in one. We are giving you all the evidence based on this testimony of the simple soul. Can your heart stand? Identified. Of the innocent, brave, good let us punish the guilty.
I feel bad. The chick just got credited Vampira. She didn't even get credited her actual name.
Yeah, she doesn't get credited as Mila Nurmi, but you know, Vampire is what's gonna make people come to the movie because of the Vampire show that she had at the time.
right.
Didn't she try suing Katrina Peterson
Yeah,
for
for Elvira,
yeah.
because it was basically they tried to reboot the Vampire show and she was like no, so they did Elvira instead, and yeah, but it's a totally different character.
That's her fault then. That's not
Okay, did
Ira's fault.
anybody see that credit though? They
Dick
got
Cheney?
him Dudley Man Love. Like, what?
I saw Dick Cheney did wardrobe in this.
Yeah,
Spelled different, but yeah. Interesting.
I almost met the guy who played the cop in this movie. He was at a convention that I went to, but I wound up not meeting him, and then he passed away shortly after. It was sad.
Oh, that's
That's sad. It's
There's-
Bela Lugosi's cameo.
without warning. Just at sunrise, gathered in silent prayer around the newly opened grave, on the midnight quiet of an elderly man. Sundown of the day, yet also the sundown of the old man's heart. All the shadows of grief clouded his very reason. Sundown of the day, but also the sundown. The funeral tree, the saddened group left the graveside. It was when the grave diggers started their task that strange things began to take place. 15-4.
Is that a plane or is that a plane?
No, that's someone's
That's a
living
paper clock.
apartment.
Give me a few seconds, I will see it. I'm at the plane.
So is that a plane?
That is not a fucking plane.
Planes were
I don't know
back in
what
the
that
day.
is.
They were basically just flying living rooms, man.
Yeah, James, one of the actors from this did a con. Oh, they're and we've got the UFO.
Oh Lord, that fucking UFO.
Yeah.
It's like a Christmas decoration. It's like a homemade fucking Christmas decoration.
Yep.
Take a look for yourself. It's nothing from this world.
So yeah, James, one of the actors from this did cons, but he passed away. But yeah,
I love how they were just able to get a really good look of the fucking flying saucer.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's not from this planet. It just flies slowly away.
yeah. Wait until they describe it later. It's nothing like what you actually see.
Please don't say it's as big as a battleship.
No, that it's worse. It's more ridiculous.
I can't see the wires, so this must be real.
I forgot that there was a 2015 remake, Cody. They tried to do a more serious version, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, they tried to do a serious zombie movie version of this thing.
Oh my god.
Oh, bad dubbing.
Acting.
Don't like hearing noise, especially when you're supposed to see it. Yeah, so it's spooky like.
And now it's night.
Getting old. Whatever it is, gone now. That's the best thing for us too. Gone. Yeah. That's right.
I'm glad you liked Ghost Town. I had been sitting on that song for a long time, and I finally decided to put it out. So I'm glad y'all like that.
It was good.
Poor Bela.
Of his wife. Became greater and greater agony.
The sky to which she had once
I still give props to Bela Lugosi. A dude who decides to have himself buried in his fucking Dracula costume. You don't fucking that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sky to which she had once looked. Was now only covering
That's so badass.
she had planted. With her own hand, making nothing more.
And this wasn't even originally supposed to be in the movie. They just sort of wrote Bela's footage into the movie, basically, after he passed away.
became nothing more than the lost roses.
Ah.
I'm assuming he got hit by a car.
Yep, he gets hit by a car, and next time we see him, he'll look a little bit different. Also, Vampire's supposed to be his wife. I didn't realize that.
Fucking Lugosi done well.
Yeah, in Ed Wood, he's got such a crush on Vampira.
Yeah.
I love that where he's like, hey, hit the hand, hit the hand, and
To me,
Edward's like,
Buried in the ground. He sailed through.
Oh no, they're dead.
and then you've got the Swedish wrestler Tor Johnson as the detective. I don't know, Cody. There's Christopher Lee and Max Schreck and Nosferatu. There's a lot of good Draculas, but Lugosi.
Yeah, I probably go with Lugosi as well on that.
when you take
Damn,
like
that is a reference.
yeah, like when you look at like kind of Halloween masks or anything Dracula kind of merchandise, it's always the Lugosi fucking Dracula
Oh yeah,
that comes to.
this guy's not a detective.
That guy looks like Josh Brolin. Like right in the middle with the trench coat.
You talking about the one in the light trench coat? Or the
Yeah,
light
it looks
coat?
like Josh Brolin, dude.
I'm talking about Tor Johnson right now. Me. Or what were you saying?
The guy in the tan trench coat looks like actor Josh Brolin.
Well,
Yeah, the eyebrows. The eyebrows.
The eyebrows, dude, like the jawline, have you any of you guys seen the movie Hail Caesar?
I haven't.
No, I haven't.
It went under the. It's he looks like
Isn't
that.
George
Basically
Clooney? I think I saw George Clooney's in it. It's set
Yeah.
in the 50s in Hollywood. It's a real
George
silly
Clooney.
picture.
Channing Tatum's in it.
The guy who played young Han Solo was in it as well.
Yeah.
I think he's a music member.
Is it? It's a good movie, man. Y'all should check that out.
I'll give it a look. I love these old like graveyards and stuff with all the mist they usually put in the old movies.
Yeah, I love them. This one's fake as hell, but I love it anyway. This scene.
Oh, that'll be the morgue wagon now.
There's a siren in the last hour.
You seem to be up there. I don't think I've ever seen you in this one before.
I guess it's because I've never been in this one.
You'll be up there?
Something about your flight.
I've never seen one.
What happened to you?
Just because I've never been in this.
Thank you, Cody.
It's like playing saucer.
You mean the kind from up there?
Yeah, the kind from up there.
It was shaped like
No,
No, from the one from down here.
Across the fucking.
Did you just hear him?
I grabbed her ass, so she threw a fucking saucer at me. No, what the fuck?
He just said it looks like a huge cigar.
What?
In what alternate universe does that look like a cigar?
Maybe he was smoking a cigar and that got to his head.
He was high.
Maybe it was a
He was on a
Freudian.
lot of Quaaludes.
Maybe he wants to smoke a cigar.
Oh no!
That does not look like a cigar.
Maybe in this universe, cigar like saucers. There's Tor.
Look at that reaction shot. Man's cool.
Tombstones, bro.
Renee, don't take your Angora sweater off. That's not allowed.
Shit just got real.
He's just like, whoa, what the fuck is that? I'm like, fucking go check it out. It's like,
These doors are so thin. Everything is paper thin in this movie.
Here's
that's
definitely Bela
It
Lugosi.
is paper. It's cardboard.
Look at this guy. That's definitely Bela Lugosi, right?
Oh wait, I'm gonna
Out of everybody, I like the wrestler character, the guy, the detective.
Yeah.
He's got good presence.
I think George Animal Steel portrayed him in Ed Wood. He done a good job of himself.
The waist is so small.
How narrow is that woman's waist?
She
Someone
actually
give her a fucking sandwich.
okay. There's actually a documentary on Vampira from when she was like an old lady talking about it. She had this whole waist cinching routine that she went through. It's a trip. You should look it up.
The chick looks like she could use a wedding ring as a fucking belt.
It's weird because her hands look fake, but I know they're real hands, but they look fake.
Wait, what?
They use fake hands.
I know they're real, but they look
Trinity,
fake, man.
Trinity, that only applies if you're smoking dope and you're looking at your own hands. Are these mine? Are these real?
Cops. He just
All
I've
right.
done that before.
All right. James, first of all, yes, Tor seeing the UFO is a mood. And two, there are aliens, but there are also reanimated corpses. And you're going to see how those two connect in a little bit. It's very ridiculous.
Magic.
It's a genius. It's genius writing.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to ask the serious question, right? If this is Plan 9, what was Plans 1 to fucking 8? What had they in the pipeline before
I gotta
that?
wonder, yeah.
I wonder if there was a fish planet.
Who do you think we left back?
Maybe.
We just
They tried sending all the different plagues and apocalypses and plans 1 through 8 to try to get rid of humanity. So they just were like, let's reanimate some of the dead in this one part of Earth. Maybe that'll work.
If that doesn't work, we're gonna have to make with the exploding hamsters. Every time you feed a hamster, it just fucking.
Yeah. Veruza Bulk, Wendigo, what movie are you watching?
Wow.
I think Wendigo's watching Return to Oz by the fucking sounds of it.
Maybe.
No, James, there isn't a prior 8 movies to watch before watching this one, okay?
I will make 8 prequels to this movie if you want me to.
we should make 8 prequels. I bet we could do it.
Yeah. We'll just use a bunch of stock footage from this movie. That's what Ed Wood would have done.
Yeah.
Why was that guy so off balance picking up the paper?
I don't know.
It's flying so low. And he puts down the bottom.
Yep.
Oh, see that guy's there's a cameo of Eartha Kitt.
Is there a Blu-ray of Plan 9, Cody? If so, I need it.
But he can't even believe it.
Oh, Eartha Kitt. That's cool.
And here comes the army. Oh, really bad Dracula versus George Johnson. Yep.
Oh no.
Oh my god, that stock footage! That is the stockiest fucking stock footage I have ever fucking seen.
This scene in Ed Wood where Ed's just like, I could just make a movie. Who would?
Were quickly set up. Colonel Tom Edwards, in charge of Foster field activities, was to make the break of his career. He made that decision. Colonel Edwards gave the signal to fire.
Oh, here comes the action.
I would have
I don't know
stopped
about
firing.
you guys. I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
Pretty intense. These officers are just kind of hovering there.
Independence Day doesn't have shit on this movie.
Yeah. There's a lot of Plan 9 and Mars Attacks too, I think.
That guy is binocularizing the fuck out of those binoculars. He
Sure.
is making every fucking binoculars he can count.
He has one job and he's doing it really well.
He trained all his life for this moment.
His one dream was to be the binoculars guy in Plan 9 from Outer Space. And James, War of the Worlds, eat your heart out.
We contacted by radio. No response. Then they attacked small. Never heard about that since. Well, it was covered up by the higher echelon. Any fire, any earthquake, any major disaster, then one. Flying saucers, Captain, are still a rumor. Like you keep them off again, sir.
Oh wow.
And the space.
That looks like a tit floating in space. That's, to me, that looks like a tit floating in space.
I wonder what their next move will be.
Are those supposed to be the aliens?
Yep. The little salute thing, the aliens do the thing. The Oompa Loompa in Tim Burton's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory do that. He has to have based it on this. I don't even know why, but they do.
Police commander has
What movie?
Played Ed
Tim
Woods.
Burton's Willy Wonka, his Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the Oompa Loompas do the alien salute.
I never noticed that after we watched.
Yeah.
We had to put in the space station suddenly incineration. We returned to the planet Earth immediately thereafter.
Did anything happen in that action sequence, James?
They came, they got shot at, they fucked off.
I thought it was tense.
They're still ruling to control. Plan 9.
They'll explain, James.
Long distance electrodes soften the opinion of pituitary glands of missing case. You attempted to meet the plan as yet.
Well, they're not vampires as such, they're more zombies who act like vampires.
Yep. They just happen to look exactly like Count Dracula or a bad Dracula impression and Vampira. So
It's cultural appropriation.
yeah.
That's what it is.
That must be handled this way. Those who take from the grave will lead the way to our own operation. Yes, continue on. Report to me into a space.
Those spacesuits look really comfortable. They're like some really nice pajamas.
Yep.
We understand the difficulties in the earth.
I should dress as one of the aliens from Plan 9 for Halloween one year.
That'd be cool.
Well, we'll have our problem.
Fuck it, Andrew, you should do your own kind of little mini episodes set before and after.
I'll do it.
It's a different thing when you consider.
Oh, there's that breast again. Whoever's flying those saucers are shite pilots. They just can't keep the fucking thing steady.
They're all drunk drivers. This is the only part of their house we ever see.
I cannot with this fucking movie. Dude. This is ridiculous.
By Christ, we've a nice looking porch. We're going to use that fucking nice looking porch.
That's where the budget went, the porch.
But if you see any more flying saucers, just pick another house above.
Did the movie break, Corey?
Okay.
You still there, dude?
Yeah. It's nice, right?
Oh, you dressed as Ed Wood for Renee.
Set up on my
That's
bed
a
real quick.
costume.
Saucers are up there,
Excuse me.
and the cemetery's out there. But I'll be locked up in there. You know, wild to yonder.
Promise want to go to the English.
I'm honored. Besides, I'll be in better for him.
So how about this scene and its significance to the plot at all?
I have to have something to do.
It's trying to show emotional depth to the characters.
Oh yeah,
Make you care about them, which fails entirely.
that kiss.
Chew that face. See you Thursday, baby. I'm off the Bannon Air Hostess. Bitch, get inside.
All right, darling.
There's just no background behind the car. There's just a void.
Right.
If you're interested, I may go on the side door.
And we're on the airplane again.
Back in the living room. Oh my god. Okay, so one guy's working on a fucking pad and pencil, and the other guy's just there. Who's fucking flying this plane?
They both think the other one's driving. They just have no idea what's happening.
It's okay, it's an autopilot. I mean, if you just even done a swaying motion from side to side or done some movement with your shoulders, but this.
I mean, when the saucer goes by, they completely spaz out and they like break the steering wheel off. But
She's sitting so stiff too.
I'm dressed in himself and he's studying silence.
It's all part of the kind of plot, James. They're all anxious about the fucking UFOs. That's a mood. God, do something. Look like you're flying the plane. Fucking Jesus. This is painful, dude.
Maybe he's flying it with his mind.
Lightning and stock footage of Bela Lugosi.
Plot twist, he's a telekinetic.
Residents in the cemetery paid a little attention to the flash of thunder and the flash of lightning.
Totally just test footage of Bela Lugosi.
Goes the living picture of the dead old.
Is that really Bela Lugosi?
That was really Bela Lugosi. And all the other scenes, though, it's just some dude covering up his face with a cape and trying to be Lugosi.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that earlier. That's why I was a little confused.
And
I'm
sure,
like, that
wasn't
looks like
it like filmed a month or 2 weeks before his actual death, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give him that. The bedroom set is nice looking.
Oh, yeah.
They made effort.
I forgot about the bedroom set. Oh, here comes not Lugosi.
Oh, that's Lugosi, dude.
No, it is not.
Definitely. Look at the cape. That's Lugosi.
Corey, if it was Lugosi, why the fuck is he covering up his face?
He's got a cape, man. Only he has a cape. That's like a fact.
He's doing a good job.
Yeah.
If I didn't know any better, I believe it.
Now that the little footage outside the door, that was Lugosi. Apparently, the vampire was supposed to have lines in this movie, and she just refused to say them.
Ah,
What is that grave?
what?
There was like a.
I'm
You'll see it in a moment.
fucking.
My God, her fucking waist.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah.
You see her ribs like poking over that thing wrapped around her waist, like.
She
There's no way
has
to
a waist cinching like procedure that she went through.
Oh shit! I just got there. What the fuck?
For what?
There's
Like,
the
for
grave.
what? Like, what is
The
the
grave.
purpose?
What is that?
That does not look right.
Something about a vampire zombie entering a normal 1950s house like a normal person would is sending me, James says.
Exactly.
And just left the door open. He just walked in. Tor! He's struggling.
That's awesome. That's good.
I wonder what the acting direction was.
I'll kick. Whatever about him. Tor Johnson looks scary as fuck. Done up like that. Especially with the contacts.
Yeah, Tor looks great in this movie.
Well, that one dude looks scary.
Was it not Rachel Repulsa that came up out of the ground, James?
And the tombstone is faulted.
He actually looks menacing. That's There's the real Bela Lugosi stuck in the think there.
And it's day again for some reason. And it's night. And
The aliens are obviously fucking with the lunar cycle of the Earth.
they're flicking the light switch.
Yeah. She's not a woman, I found her. Free housewife! Yes!
Oh no!
Oh,
That's
for
not how you
fuck's
go.
sake.
You think.
And then they did another shot of the guy with the cape in the daytime.
Ah.
Oh. Andrew, is it me or... Okay, obviously the movie is shot out of sync and chopped up the fuck.
Yeah.
But Did Vampira get her hair cut halfway through production? Because her hair looked shorter in one scene than it did in the earlier scenes.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't think so, though. But yeah, Wendigo, this is where the Tor Johnson mask comes from. This movie or Bride of the Monster, I think, which is the previous Lugosi movie. Going with stock footage octopus.
Pull the string.
That's Glenn or Glenda. That's a movie. That's Ed Wood's cross-dressing biopic.
I like
Oh,
the fact
that's a good one.
that has such a cult status that in See the Chucky's offspring,
Uh-huh.
the transgender offspring is called Glenn and Glenda.
Uh-huh.
That's like one movie you could never remake.
Nope.
They'll be at the hat. Keep it on it out there.
No, vampires versus aliens.
They're just controlling them with a Tesla coil.
Sure, I'll take it like those quickly. They can't tell us from anybody else.
I don't think the lieutenant was on where we're going out here.
Really good trigger discipline there, buddy.
I don't think it was one of them either. And where we're going out here. I was up to an hour or so. Oh, don't ask questions. I'm just a hard hand just like you.
Corey, Josh Brolin's back.
Huh?
Josh Brolin is back.
It does look like him, though.
Close up, no, but maybe from the side, I'm like, he kind of got that scowl. He looks like a happy person.
All right, this cop is in Bride of the Monster, Plan 9 from Outer Space, and Night of the Ghouls. He's in 3 Ed Wood movies, and he's the only link between the 3 movies. So there's like a trilogy there.
He
Shared
played
universe.
a character.
Yeah, he's a reoccurring character. The cop, the random cop, is a reoccurring character.
Is Ed Wood Robert Rodriguez before fucking Robert Rodriguez? You know when Michael Parks plays the same sheriff in all Rodriguez Tarantino movies?
Mhm.
You're not remembering that down. You're wrong. I'm looking back about this somebody. It's about the timing light. Oh, you heard? Many times thought that had to go. Or a light in the time, but I can.
I like the hats in this movie. They have very nice hats.
Oh, very nice hats.
We do. The age is at the door, man.
Where?
And like, again, obviously there's a lot of problems with it, but some of the costumes are good, some of the makeup is good. There is like a level of competent filmmaking here.
A level, yeah.
Yeah. Oh Jesus! I'm not fucking singing its praises, but it's just, you know.
Brain. If someone had broken hands, file up here somewhere. Looks smaller. Remember, you have a uniform before you know it. You have the right to down down. Technically, no. I just thought, you know. And we didn't investigate further without permission of the kid. Let's go get it. But you're making a great thing down there. Now, let's go and find out who great it is. How? By going down and finding out. Are you sure you mean that, Lieutenant? If I didn't mean it, I wouldn't have said it. Scared? Well, what do I get hooked up with these spooky till monsters? All right.
It's too dark. I want a man. You're quiet. Let me have it. Okay.
That's the terrific. Nobody's in it. You read the name on the cap. Give me 5 one. I want a man. It's just 5. Let me have them. Okay.
What was the point of that? Like, we know that the fucking Expector came back to life. Like,
Please, please. So you ain't in it.
Hey, RG, we're watching Plan 9 from Outer Space if you'd care to join us.
Drives me too. Red? That's a voice. Close the door.
And the government's, of course, trying to cover everything up.
You realize that
years later, their work would all be undone by David Duchovny.
stand by your statement that you've seen fines. Gentlemen, how can I hold down my command if I believe it's going to fall and stop it? No doubt they are promised times. Been there for some time. And DDR. You were convinced of that. You had not. They speak over. Well, not quite. You received this. There's space. For a while, it came in just a lot of jumbled dough. Since they first made contact with my base, machine.
It's important exposition, James. It's needed.
Yeah, the people talking in uniform scenes are so long. I just want bad-looking spaceships and Lugosi and Vampira. That's what I'm here for.
Hold on a minute now, Antro. There's a complex and an integral plot point going on here. We need two boring fucks in a boring room talking to each other to kind of iron out the minutia of the plot.
Fine, then.
He's doing cool things with his eyebrows, though.
Oh, yeah. The eyebrow action.
I'm entertained.
The other guy's just lost without his binoculars. He's like, what the?
Yeah.
How do I act?
We could have destroyed it all hill.
That'll never be Christmas number 1. Andrew,
Yeah.
What would you say? What would you say is worse than this from the same period of time that came out, or is there anything that can like top this?
For atrocity, check out Beast of Yucca Flats or Beast from Yucca Flats. It also starred Cora Johnson. The movie was so cheap that they couldn't shoot sound on the movie, and they were too lazy to do proper dubbing. So every time somebody talks, they just turn and have their back to the camera. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
That's brilliant.
Dumbest thing I've ever seen from this period, probably. And we're back to the ship.
Good luck. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I'm sorry. The lead alien has like a crest on his shield. That is a medieval knight costume that has been repurposed.
Yeah, fuck now that you say it, man. It's like something from a Renaissance fair. It's like some fucking knights kind of.
It's literal. Look at it.
We should try to find movies around this era, night movies, and see if that was stolen or reused.
They stole the octopus prop for Bride of the Monster and then couldn't get it to work, so they just flailed the arms around.
Bring in the thing. All the lights going down. Even though we have received 3 of the other day. 2 ships from your farm. But that will be more fun.
Andrew, at some stage, would you be up for watching The Giant Claw?
Oh, I love the Giant Claw.
I do as well. I like monster movies, but that one's so bad, and I just the one thing I love about it is when they try and describe the monster.
Well, all of the people in that, you can tell they're trying, and there's a decent story there.
It was supposed Harryhausen was supposed to do the creature,
right?
But then they ran out of money, and I think they used a Mexican company that made this marionette.
Yeah, I love that thing. It's so dumb, and I love it.
I'll have to look that one up.
Yeah, Giant Claw. George choking somebody, and the gun is jammed.
I like what they did with the dude's eyes, though. That's pretty cool.
Makeup. His eyes are cool in this.
That was too close. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. This one is an exception. What are the other 2 like? One is a woman, the other an old man. Old man, you say? Yes, Excellency. Yes, she's a fine specimen. Are they all this powerful on planet Earth? This one is an exception, Excellency. What are the other 2 like? One is a woman, the other an old man. Old man. Yes, Excellency. This gives me a plan. Put the big one away. Pick up your electrode gun. Make sure it's in working order before pointing it at him. Take him back to the ship. Then cut the electrokinetic and turn on your ship's decomposure ray. The result will sound those much. The old one must sacrifice. We land all there. The old one went her dwelling. Then cut the electrokinetic and turn on your ship's decomposure ray. The result will astound those
Do
watching.
you know who the alien leader reminds me of? Dr. Smith in the original Lost in Space.
Yes,
I
Excellency.
see that. I see that now.
Talk to me what has been accomplished.
I absolutely see that.
Heroes, the Earth people get used to that fear. They feel not listen or respect our existence. They cannot help but believe our powers when they see their own dead walking around again, brought about by our advancement and such things. As soon as you have enough of the dead recruits, march them on the capital of the earth, let nothing stand in your way.
There's that space boob.
Yep. Trenchy, you remember the whole space boob bit from Annie, right?
Yeah?
Yes. Oh yeah, yeah. This is definitely. It fits perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
They need another spaceship and connect them.
Yeah. They'll build another one and make a pair.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, there was this terrible Roger Corman kind of Magnificent Seven in space movie where the ship actually looked like a pair of tits. I'm trying to think what it's called. George Peppard was in it. Fuck.
I wonder if Annie took that idea from this.
Yep. So there's a Star Wars parody play called Annie, and they talk about like modeling the Death Star on a boob and then making a second one and pairing it with it. It's
awesome.
It's hysterical. Trenchy did a review on it, and I watched it. It's funny. Vader is the hero, and Obi-Wan Kenobi is the villain, and he's drunk, which is why he doesn't remember things from the prequels.
I don't think I want
Have you guys seen a terrible movie called Flesh Gordon?
No, I've heard of it.
Corey, you seen it? Yeah, it's quite a movie.
A few times. It won the Academy Award for Best Picture, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't see a thing.
And cinematography.
When the glare left us,
Footage for good
Which way?
Lugosi's back.
They're all Lugosi.
This is the most fantastic story I've ever heard. Every word of it. That's the fantastic part of it. Colonel, we found a lot of suspicious things on that cemetery.
I can't. It's a black void. There's not a star in the sky.
Yep. So that guy, that random cop we just saw, he's the recurring character in the trilogy.
Again,
Guy
Ed
by the
Wood
car?
was essentially Robert Rodriguez before Robert Rodriguez.
Mhm.
You have this cop, this random cop turning up in all these flicks.
Yeah, this cop was the guy I almost met at the convention, actually. I would love
Nice.
to talk to him about this.
It's
Do you
the
know
top
who
by
he
the
actually
car,
reminds
right?
me of? You know Brooklyn. You know in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Mm-hmm.
Can you watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine with Andy
I
Samberg?
do.
The cop looks like the small kind of Mexican cop that's the butt everyone's joke.
Oh my god.
He looks the fucking spit of him.
He fucking does, dude. And he's shooting back. He's shooting the real Bela Lugosi. Shots
How many
fired.
times did he shoot him?
Oh shit! Oh no!
Were they simulating the sound of him like rolling the barrel of his
Here's the
gun?
big reveal.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! It's a plastic skeleton. His
It
feet
was a
just turned
skeleton
into
the
dead
whole
into plastic.
time.
Why'd you make it that? It's a shit special effect.
Oh my god!
No. This movie is better than The Shining. Crazy.
I think it has more
Crazy
entertainment
twist.
value than The Shining.
Crazy
Can't get
twist.
over how much your man looks like the dude from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh,
He
what,
really
what
does.
else now? Hey,
That's a good show, man.
Andy Samberg is brilliant. And Holt. Captain
watching
Holt is fucking amazing as well.
Dude. I
I was
will watch
about to
that
say I
tonight.
was gonna ask the Shining hater, but he's not watching it right now.
Yeah.
Why bring two fucking civilians to the fucking scene of a fuck?
It's not a good idea to ask why with this movie.
Yeah, that's on me. That's a mistake on me, Antro. You're right, dude.
Maybe it's for good company. Maybe they're like, maybe we'll get bored, so we'll bring these two people along.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Or if the lads decide to get smashed in the graveyard, have a couple of pints to have someone to drive them home.
Yeah.
You see anything out there? Just a goth chick walking around the graveyard. Ah, that's normal.
Yeah.
That's just, they tend to do that.
I don't like it.
Don't know why she picked such a cheap one though.
You have a gun? No. You want to use one?
Wait,
After 4 years in the Marine Corps? Here. Say, look, please. Never tell. Let's get going.
And now they just gave the civilian a gun.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Like,
he's
here,
in the
we
Air
trust
Force.
you.
That means, he can.
You're not
carry
gonna go
another-
crazy on us after all the things you've seen.
I expect to find out here. Yeah, there's only one answer to that. It's all we find. Inspector Craig, right over here. That's the one.
I swear to God, it looks like it looked like if Vampira tips over, she'd fucking break in half.
She would.
Oh no, I still can't get over her hands looking fake, even though they're real. I know that this is a stupid conversation, but this is what the movie does to me.
Trenchy. Just cut back, okay? That's all I'll say, dude. Just cut back. Cut back, man.
I need some weed, man.
Of all the things about Vampira, it's looking fake.
Yeah, I'm with Antro. Yeah, there's something fake there, but it ain't her fucking hands.
That's my bad right now. We haven't seen a lad. They will discover our ship soon. It's the only way. These are the same men who've been so close so often. They must be bothered before they can inform others about it. So they'll be taken.
What do you
They
think?
look like members of the Heaven's Gate cult.
Yep. What do you think of the spaceship set?
It's something.
Wait, that's the space. I thought we were in some fucking random pharmacy.
No, that's the spaceship.
I thought they were breaking into a pharmacy or some shit. Sorry. Okay.
It looks like an underground bunker.
Hey, horror DVD devil.
Hey, devil.
Hello, sir.
Maybe we've worked on the wrong thing. One thing a policeman learned is hey, look at that bird. Right over there. Look.
Oh. Brooklyn Nine-Nine's about to get fucking killed.
Who cares?
If only he was actually playing the character, he'd have something funny to say.
I mean, hey, if we remake this movie again, we just get him to play the character.
That'd be
Joe,
amazing.
Andrew, I'm gonna find a picture of the actor and send him to you, okay?
Do that, please.
Oh,
Wow, it's just fainted then.
oh my God! I just saw the death scene.
Watch this. She just stays there. The fuck? Why'd he tap on the ladder? The fuck?
Yeah, let's
Seems sturdy.
see this spaceship.
He's a real detective.
How can anything that big hype or something?
Andrew, I sent you a picture of that guy. You tell me what you think.
Sound like that before. What do you see? Only my reflection. Must be some
Oh
kind
my
of one-way.
God, it's him.
Get into this thing.
What?
I'm sure I want to find out.
Yeah. I'll have to.
He's
look
the
up
fucking
the-
fish.
It,
Is he related or something? I wonder. Is his dad? Is that his dad that was in it, or?
I don't know.
Outside.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
You can open the outer.
Yes, she fainted.
She fainted, James, from the horror. The horror starring in such a movie.
You're just too great.
Yeah. We've got nothing else to do. We might as well just see what the inside of this spaceship is like.
I don't know the way these things speed around. It's like
Also, this thing has corners.
It
it
doesn't look harmless. It just
Very
looks
bad.
like a pharmacy.
Meanwhile, in a super drug.
First, ask the questions later. Well, wouldn't it be better to kill them now than they're meddling and then destroy the entire
Oh no, the door closed.
So those are not my words. Those words. Just stay right where you're at. You do not need guns.
All right, this is the best scene in the movie. I'm gonna say it.
Is it that famous line?
That we're about to have. We're gonna. You'll see.
You do not need guns. Maybe we think we do. They would be your soldiers. They've been fighting you for before on flesh and blood. And you two look like
It's a good time.
True. It would be like it was. If you were to have the opportunity to use them, unless if you don't get away from it, I'm sure you should not. Would you like to see?
Oh no.
Now or your friend will be here shortly. Watch, friend. Those you left. Still trying to think of Paul. Take it easy, Mr. Trent. Oh, I'm sure you don't harm yourself. Would you like? Next time you try that, I will nail at the board. You're a headstrong young man. I was only going to turn on the televisor so you could see her movements. Go ahead, my friend, but move very carefully. I am a soldier. We came only with friendly adventures. Talk. Ask your aid. I am a soldier of our planet. But your government refused even to accept our existence. We cannot come here as enemies. We only with friendly. You still choose to accept ask for aid. Why is it so hard contacting elements of our air? For aid for the whole universe. But your customers refuse to accept our existence. So not best. You still refuse to accept. contact the governments of our Earth. Yeah. But what you will learn are idiots. Just hold on, Buster. No, you hold on. First, we shall fire them. A harmless explosive. And for hand grenade.
We're trying to have some underlying message in this.
That's what this is. It's my favorite part of the movie.
Scientists stumbled upon the atom. Then the hydrogen bomb, where you actually explode the air itself. Now it reigns the total destruction of the entire universe, served by our sun. Only explosion left. Here's the Solomon. There's no such thing. The one that is they have all the others. Comprehended strength.
Thank you, RD. This is my Beetlejuice.
Tonight, there's a way to actual particles of sunlight. Now,
But humans already use James.
rays of sunlight are my particles. You can so far from your imagination, they cannot do as I have suggested. By a particle of sunlight can be seen on
Don't call me stupid.
You see? Your stupid minds. Stupid.
Just pimp slapped the shit out of him.
Yep.
Stupid mind. Stupid.
That
was
man's
an
gonna
awesome
choke
shot.
if he chews any more fucking scenery.
Neo, it's your boy Nigor, and welcome back.
No use for the mind. You saw the gods.
The Heaven's Gate cut.
Wear the uniform of your life. I wear the uniform of my government. Yes. We've had to use drastic means. But
Here's the pseudoscience lecture.
when you have the skull of an ice, you have.
I know this movie was made like in the 50s and so forth, but this, even for this type movie, people would have been bored to fucking tears.
This is the sun. Now,
Like, in a lot of 50s B movies, there's some egghead or scientist or whatever, and he gives a very kind of rundown of the science, but this is just fucking dragon.
Yeah.
travel around the earth, back along the line of
Explode the sunlight and you explode the universe. That's science.
explode this force, and spread to every place that gasoline, our sunlight here, gentlemen. You explode the universe.
Oh, damn.
Explode the sunlight here, and it takes
So this is the whole reason for reanimating the dead.
I don't get how reanimating the dead's gonna stop this, but okay.
Obviously, stop the human race or kill them or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. Rough her up, of course.
Now, when customers destroy others, they themselves have also done this. How that is bad that one planet must destroy another who couldn't already
I like your man in the background trying to get his face into the shot.
Life is not so expensive on my planet. We don't cling to it like you do. Our entire aim is for the development of our planet.
Oh. Empire.
What happened to you? How come you're all alone? I asked a lot of help. Now the Trump is something.
I'm glad Detective Boyle is alive.
Terrible. They always put my shoulders. Look, what are you trying to say? If you don't make sense, you'll never get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, it's just like randomly, he's like, next thing you're going to say is you saw skeletons. Very convenient.
Hey, no eating plastic. Hey.
How I know it.
The classic monster holding the lady pose.
I will say the reanimated dead people do look creepy, besides fake Bela Lugosi. But everybody else looks creepy.
They do look cool. Vampira always looks cool, and
Tor Johnson looks fucking amazing.
Oh yeah.
With you. Where? Police station. So it seems you think you have the upper hand. Forgot that. She's on. Even killing sacrifice Jews. Jeff.
Damn it, Boyle, where did they go?
Yes, I know. But even killing seconds if I so choose. Holy cow, this threat.
Go do any good? Tell that to the guy who shot Lugosi like 7 times and turned him into a skeleton earlier.
I thought, no, Andrew, I thought it was the ray. I thought the lads activated the ray and that's what killed him.
Is that it? I don't know.
Yeah. They wanted to make a demonstration on how they could fucking control him. Remember, they were saying, "My God, I can't believe I'm actually following the plot of this." But yeah, they wanted to make an example on how it worked, how their powers worked, and it was the ray. It activated the ray, and it fucking disintegrated it.
Oh yeah, James. All the rich political commentary in this movie.
That's a big ass shotgun. Or oh no, that's a club. Never mind. I was looking at that wrong.
That would have been amazing in a movie in the 50s for a zombie fucking headshot. Just.
Your man has dealt with the big one. This could only happen.
Go get him, Detective Boyle.
Once again, when I turn it on. All that? Right there.
You're not giving anyone any fucking poison chocolate or whatever the fuck. Action!
Here's the big action scene.
The sad thing is, guys, I've been out seeing drunk fuckers fight like this. Someone tried to belt someone over the head with a condom machine they pulled off the fucking wall.
Get on here, too. The shipyard.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I just can't right now.
Run, Jim, run. Why is he... Bitch, get out of there. Oh my god, the set's on fire.
And it just takes off back in his face on fire. Who's driving?
Huh?
Maybe she thought if she left the Earth's atmosphere, the lack of oxygen would put out the fire. I don't know.
Yeah. The spaceship just caught on fire.
Oh. Poor Johnson turned into a plastic skeleton.
You know, you shouldn't burn tinfoil. It's bad for the environment.
You're right, Trenchy.
Like, they were just talking about saving the environment like 1 minute ago, and now it's burning tinfoil.
Driving that tin like Paul Walker. James, that is not anticlimactic. That is edge of your fucking seat right there.
Oh, shit.
That man's comb over is a fucking, it's a violation of nature.
Way home. Someone will in the dark. And you will never know it. For they will be from outer space. Many doctors believe that another world is watching us this moment. It was that the horse was carrying. The airplane, the telephone, the electric light, the vitamin, video,
Dun, dun, dun. It's all connected.
God help us in the future.
Andrew, how much are you paying us to watch that garbage again? How much do you pay?
Boom!
What do you think it's worth?
Oh, let's see, what's the runtime? That's 147 minutes of my life I'll never get back, so...
I love Lugosi and Vampira's listings as their names are Vampire Girl and Ghoul Man.
Very original.
So, yeah.
That was fun. That was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Not again, YouTube.
We do gotta watch the Giant Claw though at some stage.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'll be down. Do you think it's on YouTube? Like,
oh yeah, I came across it on YouTube, and I also wanna watch Black Scorpion with you guys and maybe James because it's a giant insect movie. Not the Joan Severance fucking erotic superhero flick down. The fucking 50s B movie classic.
Yeah.
yeah. I'd be down doing this again. This was fun.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good crack. Thanks a million, Antro, for inviting me, dude.
Thank you. If you guys want to stay for just a few more minutes and talk, you can. But if you've got to go, you can do that as well.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm up for a bit, so.
All right.
I'm in no rush.
I'll be around.
Oh gosh. Have you guys seen the trailer for the new Russell Crowe fucking road rage movie on Hinged?
I have not.
It's so they do a really bad take on Nirvana's heart-shaped box in the trailer. It's terrible.
Ah, I know you're talking about. I've seen it.
Oh, it's so fucking
terrible.
bad.
I hated that cover. You can't. No. Just stop.
But
Yep.
the only good thing is Russell Crowe looks like he's about to fucking. I think they just filmed him on his off time. He just looks absolutely fucking psychotic in the trailer. Doesn't attack anyone with a phone, but that's just a trailer. He might actually fucking belt someone with a phone in the movie itself.
I heard The Al Capone movie is really bad.
I was watching Double Toasted. I don't know if you watched those guys, but they said it was fucking. They said it was silly, and it just Hardy goes too over the top with Capone.
Yeah,
I think we already got our greatest depiction of Al Capone in The Untouchables, so I don't think anybody's gonna top that.
No, he's good in The Untouchables, but his best performance is Stephen Graham in Boardwalk Empire. He's awesome.
Oh, I've never watched Boardwalk.
Oh, he's class. He plays like he is kind of classic volatile Al Capone, but there's also a human side, a kind of more kind of human side shown to him with him interacting with his son who is deaf, and you genuinely feel sorry for him as well.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're releasing that movie in July because they reckon that there's going to be no competition in the cinemas. But would you really risk your life and health to go out and watch fucking Russell Crowe in a fucking a B movie? It's essentially a B movie. It's like Doom. It seems like Doom.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd watch it. Fuck it.
Have you work in the morning, James? Yeah, it's 4:00 here as well.
4:00 in the morning?
Yeah. What time is it with you guys? Are you kind of in the same region or the same side of the country? Or?
We're about in the same area, Corey. Yeah.
We're in the same city right now.
Yeah, we're in the same city, and it's about 4 to 11 here.
Trenchy, what about you? What time is it there with you?
10:56.
Oh.
Yeah, we're about in the same area, us three.
Crazy.
I'm Syracuse, New York.
Yeah, I'm definitely sleeping in tomorrow.
I'd say so.
Oh.
I haven't slept like, I don't know. I ended up staying up like all last night. I got caught up. I was making beats, and by the time I paid attention, it was like 6. And I was like, well, I have to do laundry today and a lot of stuff, so I'm just gonna stay up. I'm not gonna lie. Towards the end of that movie, I was nodding off there.
Yeah, I kind of noticed. I was like, I didn't want to say anything, but I was like, is Corey fucking drifting off to sleep there?
I don't blame you. That's kind of the boring part there.
You say he missed? Damn it, Corey! You missed essential exposition.
Dude, I know. I missed the one where they won the Oscar. It's crazy. I tried so hard, got so far, but in the end, Ed Wood.
It didn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter as a director. Oh well.
When do you think you guys might go to the cinema again, or when, like if cinemas open, are you going to hold off till like this thing is like in the clear, or are you going to try and brave the cinema at some stage when things kind of pan out or the curve flattens or whatever they say? Or?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off for a while, definitely.
I never really went to the theater anyways because I'm poor, so yeah, probably not gonna go anytime soon.
My thing is though, right, guys, okay, cinemas do open, right? They're not going to make much money because the majority money cinemas make is from concessions. They only make a small percentage from the ticket, and I can't see many people going up to the fucking concession stand with everything going on, like having food handed to them and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Would it be worthwhile cinemas reopening?
Well, I'm on Team Corona, man. I'm out here, going out in public, letting people sneeze in my face, licking toilet seats, just really trying to fight for the cause of spreading the virus. It's a big deal to me.
Good man.
So don't forget to go in and lick fruit as well, dude. Just like, fucking lick fruit or tins of peas or just.
That's so crazy that you said that, dog. Like, I do this thing. I go around on the internet. I find like weird videos. I found, dude, there's like in Germany.
Oh, God.
This woman, you know what I'm talking about. There's this woman. She goes around to like supermarkets, and I guess she has her boyfriend film her, and she just like picks up random items like a fruit or like a hairbrush or something with a handle, and she'll like stick it inside her and then like put it back.
Wait, when you say stick it inside her, as in like up the vajingle?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, her vajingle. I like that you said vajingle, by the way. I'm gonna put that on a shirt.
No, vajingle.
Really good word.
I can't
That's
claim
so
it.
good.
It's from Scrubs. It's what Elliot calls a vagina.
But she does that up the vajingle, and she just sets it like aside, and then they upload it to not YouTube.
Pornhub?
No, I don't think it makes it online to these like real fucked ups, like the deep web, like these weird websites where
What, like rotten.com and shit like that?
sort of like rotten.com, but it's more like
am I old? Is that showing my age, guys? That I know.
I remember rotten.com. I remember rotten. But there's like, I get on crazy shit. It's called crazyshit.com, and we look at these videos. Like, if something were to go viral that's real controversial, it's going to pass through that site first, and then people are going to share it from there to like Facebook. That's where you'll see like, you'll be on Facebook and somebody will be like, watch this fight, this crazy fight in Walmart, and then suddenly it becomes trending. It'll pass through that website or like these other websites connected.
Have you seen that video of that poor woman that she's worked? I can totally fucking sympathize because I worked in a department store for 15 years. This poor woman comes over and she tells the guy, look, you gotta keep social distance and maybe have a mask, and he wipes his hands on her shirt.
Oh,
what a dick!
I mean, I wouldn't be like, yeah, what he said. That's fucked up, but it's like, that's ridiculous. That's like straight out of a movie. That character needs to like learn a valuable life lesson.
But like the other fucking thing at the moment is you have also these rednecks going in fucking. One dude went into a Walmart with a fucking clan hood on, and then when he was asked about it, he says, "Oh, this is my protective mask," and I was like, No, I don't care. You're taking the piss now at this stage. He went in with a fucking Ku Klux Klan hood into a fucking Walmart, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is my protective mask."
If it's gonna happen, it's Walmart though.
No, what the fuck?
I mean, like, come on. We all have a clan hood that we keep around just for like, these kind of situations. You need to break it out. Now's the time to be a clan
Corey,
hood.
I'm so sorry, man, but I'm just thinking of you with a clan hood and that scene in fucking Blazing Saddles. You know that scene?
That's my daily attire, man. You just gotta like roll with it sometimes, guys. What can I say?
I lost mine. I don't know what happened to mine.
That's too bad.
I know. Well, first of all, it already got ruined because I accidentally put in with the colors. Jesus, I didn't even mean to make it like that. But
no,
you definitely did.
Jesus Christ, Stretchy.
I didn't intend it to be like that, but damn.
That's your first mistake.
How did we get here?
My bad.
Blame Marty.
Yeah, no, my fault. I said no, but I'm just like, guys, how the fuck, like, your country is like. Do you ever play the game Mousetrap, where you have to you get around the book? Your country is like a giant fucking board game of Mousetrap. How do people fucking survive, and how do people not get killed going out their fucking door or saying something stupid or doing something like I'm not saying I hate America or anything. Like, you guys, it's an awesome country, but there's a lot
It's
of fucking.
okay. No, we low key hate America too. I mean, it's like we love the privileges, we love the bragging rights, right? But I mean, when you say like, how do you not die? It's like, dude, the percentage is so much. It's very high. We're dying. I'm not dead though. Like right here, we're alive. But like,
Actually, Corey, I want to ask you something, and if you want to fucking tell me, drop the subject or whatever. What do you reckon about that shit with that poor jogger, the guy who went jogging?
yeah,
That was.
I've been talking about it for a while. It's dude, I've been seeing the same story. I mean, it's a difference, dude. Somebody, let me put it this way, man. That happened in February.
Wait,
That happened
February,
in
and it's only
February.
coming out now.
Yeah, it happened in February. It's May. Yeah, they're just
That's
now.
fucked up.
And you go online, you see everybody. It's the same thing. Like we've been seeing anytime somebody gets like murdered and it's caught on camera. There's the skeptics out there that sit here and they bury it, and then it's nothing but like trying to justify it. Like they believe everything the murderer says, and it's. I've seen it, dude. It's ever since Trayvon Martin. People like to act like Trayvon Martin was in the wrong for being in that neighborhood, but that shit happened months after the fact, and that guy got off free. It happens all the time. And literally yesterday, someone in our city, Fiend, a paramedic. She worked with the hospital. They swatted the wrong house and shot her. I think a lot. They shot her a lot and killed this black woman in her home. And it was an unannounced thing, and the officers weren't dressed in police attire, and they just barged in because they suspected that it was a drug bust.
So a bunch of off-duty cops.
No, they weren't. No. They were. It was SWAT, but they weren't dressed like SWAT members type shit. It was supposed to be a drug bust. They burst in. This happened in my city yesterday. All right. They killed this woman in her home, found nothing. And because they didn't look like police officers, the woman's boyfriend thought that they, I guess, were being home invaded. He fired back. That man got arrested.
Fuck that.
That's fucked up.
So when you ask me about the jogger that was murdered back in February, I'm like numb to it. I don't have
news to you, but like
because it happens every fucking week. It happens every week, whether it's in my city or it's in another city. It's happening, and we don't talk about it enough. We have to sit here and make it go viral over the course of months to make sure that people are paying close attention, because the cops in our country cover these things up. They're not trying to get caught. It's
like that thing with the jogger is only reaching. So like I thought that was a recent thing, but it's only reaching Europe now. It only seems to be reaching European news now.
It only reached anybody until May. I saw it probably like, let me put it this way, like 3 days before it was trending, I saw it on crazyshit.com. It had to go to crazyshit.com for it to, because like I'm telling you, it's the deep web. These videos surface online. They've got to show up somewhere. They show up to this website. 3 days later, it's trending. Justice for Ahmad on Instagram. I'm seeing Sway in the Morning, who's a popular radio host.
That's
making
fucking
posts.
disgraceful that a video like that ends up on a fucking kind of shock
And it's-
website before it actually makes it to fucking. And
Exactly.
this was before it made it to mainstream media.
It's the unedited shit too, because on the news, of course, they're not going to show it. But like, if you watch the video, if it's unedited, you watch the video, you see him try to evade the truck. You see him when he's being accosted. You see him in shock because, mind you, he was shot 3 times close range with a shotgun before he died.
Fuck.
So they try to claim that he was trying to steal their shotgun from them. So an unarmed man is trying to rob a firearm from an armed man. Not from behind.
No one in their right mind would fucking attempt that.
Nobody.
No.
And you can even see in the video, like, you know, when like you're trying to like aim for vital organs, that man aimed that gun up. And
It was a
pushed
kill
into
shot.
his gut.
It was
It was murder. It was
It was
straight
an
murder.
execution, definitely.
He didn't want to be filmed, obviously. And it's just the way it is, man. Like, it's a fucked up scenario. You can explain it in court all you want, but more than likely everybody's going to get off. But this is America. Don't catch you slipping though. Look what I'm whipping though. This is America. Guns in my area. I got a strap. I got to carry them.
Oh yeah.
That's why that song was the shit, because it's the truth.
Yeah.
Was that Lil Wayne?
No,
That's
it's
Childish
Childish
Gambino.
Gambino.
I'm stupid. I'm stupid when it comes to hip hop and stuff.
It's
I'm an
okay.
ignorant fuck.
Yeah, I'm not that
It's a
smart when
good
it
one.
comes to hip hop either, but I've learned stuff from you.
At first, I thought that was Corey's original song until he said that was from someone else.
Ah shit! No, you shouldn't have said anything, Corey.
I know.
Trenchy's like, oh man, that guy's got sick beats.
He's like, dude, I saw the music video. Was that you? You guys kind of look alike. I can't tell. It could be makeup.
Dude, I remember when you had your hair a bit shorter, and I feel so bad because I said, dude, you remind me of Childish Gambino, and I felt bad
Every
because
day.
you told me before that so many people had said that to you, and I was like, oh man, I feel like a dick.
No. It's I find that it's a good thing. Look up J. Cole. I found out that I looked like J. Cole in the face, but he's real light skinned. Like do you
still
like
have
my
arseholes? Actually, I meant to ask you, do you still have arseholes coming up trying to fucking touch your fucking afro again?
Oh,
You
dude,
told
no. Thank God for media, like shows like we just had like a lot of shows to like express to a wide audience, like, yeah, there's certain shit like that
You don't
just
do.
don't do. You just don't do it, man. Like,
Yeah.
I bet a person with like a big beard, like white or black, like anybody with like a big beard or like a long flowing head of hair, hates it when people sit up here and like make you like an object and just like, oh, let me touch this.
I was watching the
It was
documentary. They were interviewing Peter Dinklage, and they said when he was younger, it used to annoy him when people came up and patted him on the head. And it's
Yeah.
like he used to rub his head for luck.
That's bullshit. Like it starts out as a joke, and like you're young, so you don't you don't understand the significance of like things that are demeaning to like a human being, and then you grow up, and then you're like, yeah,
Nah.
I've been dealing with this shit for 20 years now. I'm kind of over it. I kind of don't have to put up with it. So
Right.
it makes sense. We're all human. It doesn't matter what it is. We all have something that is gonna get under our skin.
I'm gonna go get something to drink, and I'm gonna go get something I want to show you guys, and I'll be right back.
Cool beans.
Cool.
I bet it's a shrunken head.
You'll see.
Sweet. It's a shrunken head.
what's next on your review hit list, Corey, or what do you got? Any new videos or anything planned, dude?
I have no idea. I kind of want to do like just something. If I do another movie review, I want to do something like something weird, like weird. Just not really weird, but like something like people don't really talk about a lot. Like I've been uploading a lot of VHS movies, so I'd like to like sit down and review one of those just lost films. I was thinking literally tonight, I was like, I should review Hell Roller. That movie's ridiculous.
Does it have to be a good movie, or are you looking for something weird? Look for a movie. Okay, look for a movie called Dances with Dwarves, aka Easy Flyer.
Did you say Dances with
Dwarves?
Dwarves.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up right now.
I want to see it now.
I'll give you the rundown. Peter Fonda plays an alcoholic helicopter pilot who has to bring paleontologist Deborah Rafkin into the jungle to find a group of pygmy people who are actually reptile men.
What the fuck?
It was the first ever horror movie I watched, and it scared the shit out of me. And then I watched it again, and I realized, oh, for fuck's sake, this is pure trash.
Holy shit! It's
What?
on here. I might put this on. When they were marketing in Europe, people weren't really big into horror movies, so they renamed it Easy Flyer because of Peter Fonda. That's great. All right, I'm gonna fucking put this on, or like not right now, but like I'm gonna save it for later. And
oh, one other fun fact is Fonda he really does a good job being drunk, acting drunk, because on set he was fucking drunk. So
yeah, real problem. An hour and a half. How did they get through an hour and a half of searching for pygmy people? If he's drunk in this movie, then I'll be happy.
Oh yeah, he smashed.
Perfect.
Trenchy, what do you got? You got any videos in the pipeline or anything?
Well, yeah, I got some videos already shot because the other day I had like no sleep, and so I just shot a bunch of videos early that morning, and I'm kind of loopy, so I got some videos coming.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
I'm not really in the right mind in them though, but I guess I'm never in the right mind.
So, Andrew, what do you got to show us, dude?
So I got this book at a convention about 4 years ago. It is Ed Wood and the Lost Lugosi Screenplays. This is two scripts that Ed Wood wrote and never actually produced. One of them is called The Vampire's Tomb, and one of them is called The Ghoul Goes West. It is Ed Wood's vampire western.
That needs to be a thing.
Yeah.
That needs to be a thing.
Danzig just did Veronica, which I've heard is terrible, which is his vampire western, which I want to see. But I want to see Ed Wood's vampire western.
Well,
That'd be awesome.
Have you an actual kind of decent outdoor camera, Andrew?
Say that again.
Have you a camera, like a solid outdoor camera, a camera you could like use for kind of semi-professional kind of?
Probably.
You should do the fucking script yourself, dude.
I will.
Get your mates together. Do it in black and white. Try and if it goes horribly wrong or if it gets mistakes, all the better. You should do it in the mindset of what Wood would have done or how he would have done.
Yeah. I will.
Like
I will Goes West.
You're off to a good start. You have a cowboy hat, so like there's that.
Oh, I had forgotten. This isn't just like a transcript of the script either. It's actual photocopies of the typed Ed Wood pages.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, you can read what Wood typed. And I'm trying to find. There was a little prologue in here about people who actually worked with Ed Wood at the where was it that he worked? But yeah, he worked for a pornographic magazine, typing stories.
Nice.
I think did they go over that in the movie? That he worked for like a smut magazine.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
I gotta rewatch Ed Wood.
but yeah,
Been too long.
they wrote like straight like sci-fi in the magazine, which is completely out of keeping with what was they were actually supposed to be writing, but no one actually paid attention to it, so they didn't care. They just wrote whatever the hell they wanted, and they just put smutty pictures in it.
I did 10 years now. That might have kind of like, you could say that might have been the early inception for some, say like heavy metal magazine.
Sort of.
Yeah, nothing as classy, but like a friend of mine was writing a story for Heavy Metal magazine. It was real solid kind of sci-fi story, and he got a reply back, and he goes, "Oh, it said story is really good, really calculated. We need tits in it."
Yeah, that's kind of their selling point.
Don't ever write comic books, lads. It's a hard fucking gig.
Well, I know you showed me once. You have one, right? Picture show?
I've one published outside the country, and I have two that I won 2 awards for, and yeah, it's just I nearly destroyed my friendship with 2 good friends of mine, and there's so many sneaky fuckers as well in the process.
Okay.
As someone described, it's like Hollywood, but instead of getting screwed over for millions, they're getting screwed over for thousands.
Yep. That's really
But
true.
yeah, I miss it sometimes, but it's just a fucking pain in the hole.
Stan Lee over here.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
I'd never screw someone out of money so they couldn't get cancer treatment, though. That's the difference between me and Stan Lee.
Oh, damn.
There you go.
I am now questioning my whole life now.
You ever hear of a guy called Jack Kirby?
Yeah, but I've heard of Jack Kirby, but Stan Lee stood up for Jack.
So.
Yes, he stood up for him outwardly, but he still fucking sold the rights to fucking Kirby's characters. And then when Kirby left Marvel Comics, he didn't get any fucking residuals and couldn't afford his cancer treatment. It was the same. It was the same for Bill Finger. Bob Kane stole all of fucking Bill Finger's ideas. He stole the Joker. He stole fucking Wayne Manor. He stole so much fucking shit. And it's only up until like I think the last 5 years, Bill Finger is now getting his name in the and credits of Batman movies. Sorry, honestly, a bit of a deep dive there, but
yeah.
Okay.
We were just talking about murders in fucking America. We can talk about comic books.
Yeah.
I will say this.
Man.
is Stan Lee. Yes, he did a lot of amazing things for the company, but Jack Kirby and AV Arad, I believe his name is, should be getting credit too.
Yeah, no, there were so many guys that fucking like that built their empires on the backs of others. Like Todd McFarlane. A lot of people don't realize that he's kind of he started off doing Spider-Man, but then when he started was it Wildstorm Comics, he kind of he worked alongside Jim Lee and other kind of comic creators, and he used what they made to build his fucking empire, and those guys didn't get a fucking cent. I mean, the only one I don't feel sorry for is Rob Liefeld, because he's a terrible fucking artist. Although we wouldn't have Deadpool if it wasn't for Rob Liefeld.
Right.
That man cannot draw feet. If you watch or if you read any of his comics, none of his characters are shown underneath the knees. It's just he cannot draw legs or feet.
I always forget to draw necks for some reason, and it doesn't work out well.
You don't draw necks?
I sometimes forget.
He draws the chin and he goes straight to the chest. He's like, "Fuck, this is in pin every time."
There are people like that.
Yeah. But sometimes all my people look like that.
He's
Formaldehyde children or formaldehyde or whatever the fuck it's called. Flipper people.
He's neck-lexic, is what it is. He can't process the necks. It's a serious condition.
The only good thing is these characters can't like fucking hand themselves or fucking be on.
People are, they're gonna be looking at his comics, and he's like, notice how none of his characters turn their head; they just turn their whole body around.
Yeah.
Did Michael Keaton Batman that shit?
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh yeah. I love Michael Keaton's Batman so much, but that costume is so impractical.
Oh yeah.
I like the Batman and Keaton Batmans, even though it does go against everything Batman. I still think it works.
Oh yeah. A lot of people bitched about Ben Affleck killing people in BVS.
Keaton sets a dude on fire.
Yeah, with the fucking engine of his car. He also my favorite bit is where he like fights this big fucker and attaches a bomb to him.
Yeah, sticks the bomb on him
and he smiles. He fucking smiles.
Yeah.
Fucking sociopath.
I love Batman Returns so much. I watch it every Christmas because it is a Christmas movie.
DeVito is a legend.
Yeah, and they released it in the summer for some reason.
I love Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman, but I always get a bollocking over this. I think Anne Hathaway fucking was brilliant as Catwoman.
Yes, bro.
You felt like she was a cat burglar. She was a professional thief.
I see you there. I get that.
Underrated, dude.
I can't get past the descent into madness that Michelle Pfeiffer does when she comes home for the second time and she just destroys her life. I love that scene in Batman Returns.
Yeah.
Christopher Walken's brilliant in that movie. That's a bitch tries to blackmail me and I throw her out a bigger window.
Yeah, and
he steals the show.
He's a tycoon and his name is Max Schreck. He's named after the actor who plays Nosferatu.
Selena, maybe we can negotiate.
Yeah.
Money, riches, the saucer of milk.
Yeah.
I love the taser kiss scene. That's like my favorite scene.
That was cool.
Maybe we can negotiate.
But I agree with you on the Anne Hathaway thing. But my one problem with her in that movie is why does her costume look more like Batwoman or Batgirl than actual Catwoman?
it's tactile. It's more practical. It's more practical and it's more tactile.
It is, but they should have like made it more stand out in the cat style than because it does look.
So,
like
well,
that.
again, this it's Nolan's more grounded fucking. It's
Yeah.
set more in Nolan. Don't get me wrong. The fucking she looks smashing in it. If Neve is watching,
Oh,
she's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
cut my bollocks off. But she looks
I agree.
awesome in it. Yeah, if my lady's watching this, she'll fucking castrate me. But no, she looks awesome in the fucking costume.
Ooh.
But yeah, no.
What about Daniel Day with the penguin?
I didn't give out when she fucking swoons over Ryan Gosling in Blade Runner. So yeah.
Danny DeVito's Penguin
I love
is
her.
fun. I like how we get to see a sweaty asshole for half the film, for no good reason.
That we have that movie to thank for Joel Schumacher though, because it was a lot of people say, and it's a lot more darker and meaner than the first Batman. The first Batman was pretty fucking dark, but this one Warner Brothers are like, we can't market toys, like we can't make Happy Meals. So they took it out of Burton's hands and gave it to Schumacher. But there was initially designs for the Riddler, and Harvey Dent was supposed to be played by Billy D. Williams in the third
Right?
one.
Yeah, he should have been.
That would
Like, I know Robin Williams was supposed to play, I believe, the Joker and the Riddler, but they kept turning him down. So he said, "Fuck Batman."
Oh, really?
Can you imagine
Yeah, they
Robin
kept
Williams
giving him
is
these roles and then replacing them.
crazy.
What do you guys think of Heath Ledger's Joker, actually?
I mean,
Huh.
totally unpredictable. It's a really good version of the Joker.
I thought it was cool. I think, though, like, when people give out and they're like, that's not the Joker, well, if you look at the comics at the moment, and this is canon before the New 52, there are 3 Jokers. It's been recorded now that there's 3 different Jokers.
Yep.
Exactly.
I like it because we have pretty much all 3 versions of the Joker put to television. We had the prankster and Romero. We had the gangster and Nicholson, and then we had the psychopath and Ledger. I thought that was cool.
And this one we kind of have the Alan Moore downtrodden outcast in the Killing Joke. Like the whole point of the Killing Joke is it just takes one bad day, whereas Joaquin Phoenix's Joker has a couple of bad days.
He has like a bad week, a really, really bad week.
I was gonna watch that tonight.
It's such a good movie.
I like it. It's
Ooh,
just I don't know. It doesn't feel like the Joker to me, but I still like the movie.
But
that's
yeah,
just me.
the thing is, it's up to interpretation. If this is which Joker this is, and like, you know, I think with such an iconic character, you can. The cool thing with that is you can put a spin on it. You can give it different interpretations. Like, for example, I like Dolph Lundgren's Punisher. He's a silly Punisher, so I kind of attribute him to like the late 70s, early 80s comics. Then you've Thomas Jane as the kind of the Punisher from the modern 616 comics, and then you have John Bernthal, which is the Max Punisher. It's kind of like you look at it from different kind of angles. You can like attribute each character's he's taking influence from this and that and this and that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like all the Punishers. Even the one from Warzone's pretty cool.
Ray Stevenson, yeah.
Yeah.
Who
Guys-
wrote The Dark Knight?
Jonathan Nolan, Christopher's brother, I think.
He did a really, really good job writing the Joker, man.
There was good writing in it, but I genuinely think it was down to Ledger because there was a lot of improv in that.
It was down to
Like-
interpretation. I feel like Ledger had his ideas of what he was going to do with the Joker, and then it was literally. I mean, he won the Oscar. You know, he was the first one to win the Oscar as a Joker. You know, everything. It's like lightning in a bottle, man. He set the template. You know, for
I like to think, right, that Ledger, because Ledger and Phoenix won, and I love to think that Leto is just fucking seething. Jared Leto's just, fuck this.
He needed more screen time. They need to release the Joker cut of Suicide Squad because there is an hour of footage of the Joker, Jared Leto's Joker, that's not released. And I think that's not fair.
True that. His shit, you can watch that movie and you can just tell how chopped up that movie really is.
Yeah, it's definitely chop suey kind of thing, but I don't know what I think about it. Maybe it's not his performance. I just don't like the whole kind of fucking the gangster, the fucking the grill and the tattoos and everything. It's just
the physical design stuff.
Like the constant fucking one-liners, man. It's like he never sits down and actually like talks. You know what I'm saying? It's like always you sweet talking me, and it's like, dude, give me something to fucking take seriously, because honestly, I just can't fuck with that.
Like the scene where he's talking to Common, it's like, what the fuck is going on here? The big honka. It's like, what the fuck? Just turn it down a fucking.
They basically, anytime Jared Leto would sit here and say some off-the-wall shit, they were like, "Oh, keep that in. Just keep it in." It's just like really shitty editing. Strictly for like the teenagers that aren't like familiar or give a shit about comics. They're just like, "Dude, this is a very bright and colorful film. I'm gonna see this because everybody's gonna see it." And so it's just, I mean, there are people like us that like, you know, enjoy comic book movies for what they are, but that you can tell that one was like very much directed towards a younger audience, and
yeah,
that's why it's chopped to hell.
Do you know who that Leto's Joker reminded me of? Who's the fucking Egypt rapper who's in trouble because he snitched on a bunch of other fucking dudes? Tekashi or what's his name?
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah, it was like they were trying to fucking do that version of the Joker, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, it was the face tats. Yeah,
I will say
fun.
this: Joker should have never been in that movie, and if he was, they should have made him the main
antagonist.
Yeah, he should have been the main villain. They should have made it R, and they should have done the Assault on Arkham storyline, not this stupid. The Suicide Squad should not be fighting an Egyptian god, okay? That's not how this works.
Yeah, dude. This is not Yu-Gi-Oh, dude.
The cartoon movies are way better. I'm sorry.
The things that saved that movie for me, though, was Margot Robbie and Will Smith's performance was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she was awesome as Harley Quinn, and I just found myself liking Deadshot. Smith done a good job of making a likable anti-hero.
True that.
I do like Smith's performance, but I will say this: I would have liked it if Deadshot was a little bit more scummier. Like, show the good side of him with his daughter, but he should be a little bit more scummier, because we got to remember, these are not good people. These are bad people, and it seems like, well, these are supposedly bad people, but we're going to make them into good guys. No, these are bad guys.
It's nothing.
It depends. Deadshot has always been the kind of like, he's been the reluctant hero. He's not a total fucking scumbag. Like, he has in the comics, he does have the code. He won't kill women or children, and
yes.
It's down to the fact he has a prior military history. He's a man who's been a part of a unit, and that's kind of that explanation to that. But
Yeah,
no,
but
I do
that's,
get you. He should have been a bit more cutthroat. Yeah.
Yeah, in the comics, he'll be like shooting people in the head. If like Waller told him to shoot one of the members in the head, he shoot him in the head. You know, he's done a lot of fucked up shit. I'm not saying he's a bad person. I mean, I'm not saying. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying right now.
No. I get what you're saying, and I do think maybe that like that scene where Waller tells him to shoot Harley, he would have done that. The proper Deadshot would have done that. I would have had it
Especially early on.
I would have had it that maybe he shot it so it made it look like he hit her and he killed her and she falls off the helicopter or some shit like that. And then like it's revealed, but like I don't know, you're right. It's kinda why would he do that? He's getting an easy way out, like
Because in the comics, I know Deadshot and Harley Quinn have this weird relationship.
oh, they fucked.
That wasn't set up.
There's an actual scene where Harley tapes Joker's face onto Deadshot's face and fucks him tight to a chair.
Yes, and then he shoots her in the gut. He shoots her in the gut because she's being a bitch, and then they become friends later again.
Oh no! Not only that, they're fuck buddies. They fucking bumped up.
I also think they should have put this in the movie that Deadshot's suicidal. He wants to die. He won't kill himself, but he wants to die. I think that would have been an interesting perspective.
They kind of they didn't do that in the movie, but they did push it in the Arrowverse. They did push it in the CW series, all right.
I love that. Yeah, I love that they added that detail that he wants to die. He just can't do it because he doesn't want to be a bitch.
Night, James.
That's
yeah, no, he's an interesting character. I like anti-heroes. I prefer them. I like the Punishers. I don't like kind of think good guys. Because if a character doesn't have flaws, then I can't really fucking identify with him. Antro, have I hijacked your fucking your live stream, dude? I have a tendency to talk.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's both of us, man.
Yeah, but I'm about to end it here. I think this is going to be the stopping point. So.
Yeah, I gotta get to bed. It's 4:45.
Yeah. Thank you to all of you for joining in and watching this terrible movie with me.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Well, take care, guys, and thank you to everybody in the chat who tuned in with us as well. So. Gonna sign off here.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
All right. Super sleep.